Is the Jaded Toys win streak finally over? I've been obsessed with the Street Fighter 2 line since day dot, and it's easily my favourite line to pause, so when this SDCC Dalsim was announced, I had my finger trigger ready to press that button and pre-order it, even before the page had loaded. However, exclusive doesn't always mean perfect. With 5 hours of non-stop playtesting to see if it's worth the hype, I realised something that changes everything. Let's get into it. Starting with the accessories, we've got 3 heads, 4 bendy limbs, and an arsenal of hands including fists and expressive hands, yoga flame, yoga fire, and a flamed up body. For 34 quid, this is an impressive set of accessories that completely complements the character. The heads are exactly what you want for this character. Like the original, we get the stoic head and the shouting head, but an additional head you get in this pack is the yoga fire breathing head. I love how Jada throw a player 1 head into these packs just to allow us to upgrade our previous release too. The hands on the extra limbs give us so many options when it comes to posing. We have an entire move list of options. Finally, the effect pieces. These were definitely missing with the initial release. Anyone who knows Dalsim defo did that yoga flame and that yoga fire move like Ryu and Ken's Hadouken and Sagat's Tiger. So in all, it's a really good pick for the accessories here. Pick the right accessories for the right peeps. Consumers have fun playing with their toys. When it comes to articulation, as a 35 quid figure, the big question is, does the articulation actually hold up for a character this flexible? For the most part, Jada's engineering is super fluid. It's that classic reliable tooling we've all come to expect. We're talking about them buttery smooth elbows and knees, butterfly shoulders that give them all the extra reach. We've got that ankle ball joint, and we've got that Van Damme split happening. However, it's not quite the perfect score. If I'm going to have to nitpick, the neck range could have been a little bit better to get those iconic yoga flame and yoga fire poses looking more natural. I found myself having to widen his stance just because his neck didn't go up enough when he bent over. But honestly, that's the only gripe that I have for this figure, which is otherwise masterfully articulated. Do you know what I mean? 99% of the time, if you can imagine a pose, this guy can hit it. For this character, I definitely believe that Jada absolutely delivered the goods. When Jada Toys tackles this character, they seem to have this secret sauce for getting the basics right. The base body follows that same simplistic, effective design as the first release, but seeing it here in the iconic blue variant just gives it a completely different energy. What's interesting, while there's not a massive amount of paint apps, Jada do play a clever game with that material contrast. By using different finishes for the skin, the matte wraps, the slightly glossier bracelets, they create a visual depth without really needing to slap paint everywhere. I guess it's a testament to the sculpting. It's clean, it's durable. I love the sculpt of the shrunken skulls as I did the first one, and the texture of the bandages. It just works, it all just works. It feels like a premium toy meant to be played with, not just a statue for the shelf. So it was after 5 hours of twisting the limbs and swapping the heads that I finally put my finger on what makes this figure and the entire line so special. The discovery, Jada Toys don't just make figures, they understand the collector, they understand the photographers, and they produce goods for them people. Jada looked at Dalsim and realised that without his fire and without the player 1 head, the character just isn't complete. My aha moment was realising that Jada refuses to disappoint. They look to improve every time they release something. They try to include every detail that encapsulates that character, that's what I feel, or accentuate the people. This one, it's Dalsim. So is this win streak over? Absolutely not. For 35 quid, I'm not only getting a definitive edition of the player, I'm getting the variant in blue. Apart from the nitpick with the net, everything else was fantastic with this figure. Absolutely love posing around and playing with him. They've just gone and give us another hit player from Street Fighter 2. Thanks for watching, catch you on the next one.